Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be talking about the Azurill Hatch Day, which is going to be lasting for about 3 hours here. So this is going to be going down September 30th. So let's go ahead and get into this. Azurill Hatch Day, Saturday, September 30th. From 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. All right. So what are we going to see for this 3-hour period? Make sure you have your eggs cleared out if you're trying to hatch these Azurills, okay? So we're going to see an increased chance to hatch shiny Azurill, ×2 candy for hatching eggs, ×2 stardust for hatching eggs, and getting into the ×2. 2-kilometer eggs will drop more frequently from Pokestops. So they say. Which they probably will. The chances of you getting an Azurill, probably a decent rate too, because I've done this event, what is it, like 3 times by now? So I don't really need another one of those. We'll take a look at mine here in just a minute. I'll put those up on screen. All right, so featured Pokemon is going to be Azurill, of course. Field research tasks will lead you to Stardust, berries, Pokeballs, and XP, like usual. Okie dokie. All right. Oh, by the way, we got the Pokémon 101 Block You sweater hoodies. Oh, fresh. Just took this out of the package. I actually have had this for probably over a year now, and there's just something about wearing freaking fresh clothes. I love it. All right, taking a look at the web store so you can, I don't know, prepare for this event here. We have the Ultra Hatch Box. Oh my goodness, what is this in this one here? 3 remote raid passes, 9 super incubators, and 9 golden raspberries for $10. Each super incubator is what, $2? So it was like $2.50. I mean, that's a deal. And then the remote raid passes is like $5 on its own for 3 of them. And then the golden razzes, I don't really know how much you would put a price on those. But as far as this is concerned, I mean, I guess it's okay. Taking a look at the storage box, I mean, it comes with 3 super incubators. If you need storage, go ahead. Otherwise, you have your Pokecoins. And then in the shop, you do have a very expensive bundle here for $19.90, which is about $20, and that is going to give you 10 super incubators, 12 regular incubators, and then 2 poffins. I mean, that's definitely worth the price. I purchased this, and I will probably purchase another one, and it's really rough when they stop putting the incubators in the boxes in the shop, so then you have to purchase them individually. I avoid that. When they stop putting them in the boxes, I'm good. And they changed my trading box. I seriously should stop talking about that, because as soon as I said how much I enjoy the mass amount of Pokeballs for the price that I did get, it literally went away that damn day. You gotta be freaking kidding me. All right, now moving it on here, we're gonna look at some hatches. All right, let's go ahead and take a look right about now at some 7-kilometer egg hatches. Let's go. Maybe we'll hatch a shiny Hisuian Growlithe. Let's see what we got going on here, folks. Make sure you do hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. And again, going into this event, you're going to want to make sure your eggs are cleared out so you don't have to hatch them while, you know, the event is starting, because it's only going to be for a 3-hour period. So make sure you do what you got to do to hatch those eggs, and you should be good to go. Now, I did hatch another, I do believe, 100 Hisuian Quillfish. So I've got 2 at this point. I can make the evolution, and I can keep this one and power it up, and it does power up almost to pretty much the Ultra League. So I don't know how good it'll be though. It seems like a big ass waste of Stardust and a big headache, to be honest with you. So going into Go Battle League, make sure also to tank your score so you don't have to deal with any sort of hacks. Let's just put it that way, because the Go Battle League has hacks. I mean, we've made a video on it. It's not gone. Anybody who thinks it's just gone, you're gone. Okay. All right. Anyways, yeah, we got that 100 Quillfish. So it's gonna power up to 20. All right. So more fun technical difficulties with my mic. You have no idea how absolutely frustrating this is. I'm gonna go to Best Buy and get a new cable, because apparently that's what is going on with this damn mic. So as far as this Azurill Hatch Day, what do you want to focus on? I mean, you can't necessarily get low attack IVs with these egg hatches, so that's out the window, but I guess you can trade with somebody that you do have a lower friendship with, so you could potentially get those IVs that you do want. I'll put some of mine up on screen here. I have plenty. I do have a very good Azurill or Meryl that is going to be a 115-15, I do believe. I need to work on that. I just need to power it up. I have the dust, but I've been spending so much dust lately, powering up the things that I want and getting rid of the lesser IV Pokemon that I didn't necessarily need. But when you're going into this event, what you really want to focus on is The stardust. That's what I'm going to focus on. Maybe you want to hatch a shiny Azurill. That's something that's on your list. A Shundo, maybe. I have a 98, 96. I've been close, but I haven't been able to get that Shundo quite yet, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Now, what I'm going to do to focus on this event is the Stardust Hatch bonus ×2. You're going to want to make sure you have a star piece on. And also, if you want to maximize the Stardust as much as you possibly can, I mean, you got one day. I'm sure you can grind it out depending upon where you're at. But and ideally, you would want to go into this with 12-kilometer eggs all about to hatch so that when the event does start, you can hatch them within 20, 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe an hour, I guess. Once you've hatched those, you're going to get an immense amount of Stardust if you have a star piece on. You're going to get a lot of Stardust if you don't have a star piece on, but you don't want to screw that up by not putting on a star piece before you hatch that many 12-kilometer eggs. All right, now 12-kilometer eggs, that's a little bit of a stretch. I guess if you have those, then cool. But otherwise, you can have other regular eggs ready to go. 7-kilometer, 10-kilometer, you take your pick, a mix of all of them. Just make sure they're all about to be hatched when this event is about to start. Now, if you're not focused on the Stardust, I don't know who is not, but if you're like trying to get as many of these shiny Azurills as possible, then obviously you want to have your eggs hatched when going into this event, so you don't have to sit there and try to hatch them this entire time and, you know, halfway through the event and then you're just now hatching your eggs because you have a couple of 10 kilometers and some 7s, and then maybe your adventure stick is just garbage or it just takes forever for you to hatch your eggs or whatever the case may be. But there are my tips for this event. Make sure you have your eggs about to hatch going into it or completely hatched going into it, so you're not sitting there with incubated eggs that are just been incubated and you're gonna have to we are playing this event for what at this point? I guess there's field research tasks that you can go around and get for a couple of hours, but I personally don't care about that. I'm just gonna be hatching a couple of eggs and then I'm just gonna get right back onto my grind. Now, folks, if you wanted to purchase one of these, link is down below. It really does help me out. They were selling like hotcakes. They're still steadily selling. Usually when somebody does a clout chasing post for me, I'll put a link to my shop down below, and that yields about 12 to 13 sales every time I do that. I do that about twice a month, maybe once, maybe none. But yeah, that is another way to support me if you're looking to support the channel. And also, if you get one of these shirts, you don't want to put them in a dryer. You want to hang dry them. As I hang dry all of the clothes that I don't want to shrink or I don't want the logo to fade away. I just opened this up so that it is fresh right out the package. Let's go. Also, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for 24/7 catchers, multiple of those. You don't want to miss that, so do have notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos, and make sure you do give this one a thumbs up. Really do appreciate the support, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.